Hi, I'm Mek. I'm a residential assistant, lab tech for the IT department, and president of the gaming club. I'm from Daly City, California, and one of the reasons why I was able to go to Woodbury was because of my scholarship. I'm part of the Scholars for Jack Kent Cook Foundation, and they help cover all my academic expenses, so I practically go here full ride, which I'm very grateful for. So what got me to graphic design was my sister, and I knew nothing about graphic design. I just thought that it was art, but after being part of the program, it taught me so many life lessons, especially doing lots of projects during late nights and getting to know my peers and being that community where everyone's kind of struggling together, but also persevering at the same time. Like, that was what I got out of the program. Picture me sophomore year, I'm just trying to find a coffee shop. I just pull up my phone, went on maps and typed in the word coffee, and here I found Ballers and Brew. And from doing my work here all the time, bringing in my laptop, enjoying their pastries and drinks, I just got closer with all the regulars here that would come every morning. I worked on their brochure in the past where I was showcasing all their different pastries and drinks in bulk, and being able to help their business just expand just from that project alone. So the other project that I'm going to work on with Ballers is the menu redesign. So essentially we have all these foods and drinks and we're trying to all condense it into one thing, and it's pretty exciting to kind of take whatever I learned from my classes into the real life world. So a lot of my graphic design projects are very community oriented. My senior thesis was about Filipino food culture and essentially how all of the ingredients that make Filipino dishes come from a variety of different countries' contributions. And I do that by portraying it through three different eras, from pre-colonialism, colonialism, and contemporary period, which is where it would take place in the States. And it was mostly emphasizing how even with those different contributions to different countries, it's everyone getting together at the end and ultimately eating together, enjoying the food, and being able to share that and bring it to other people, whether or not they were Filipino. During my sophomore year, I participated in the Barron Business Plan, and I was so nervous because I knew nothing about business plans, and I spent so many days just researching what that entailed and trying to make my concept come to life. And what I worked on was an alcohol tracker, and ultimately it was trying to minimize the amount of drinking in college. When I presented this to the jury, I was showing them a fleshed out prototype of what the app would look like, and what I got out of it was not only did I get to talk about this to entrepreneurs, I also won money out of it. I've earned $3,000 just from this idea. With my past 4 years here at Woodbury, I've definitely grown as a person, and that kind of reflects on like how I ended up making music. I'm definitely going to miss the RAs when they leave Woodbury. You know, all the struggles of late night problems that we've dealt with, they've always been there, they've always listened, and I couldn't ask for a better team, honestly. I'm getting emotional just thinking about moving on, but they're genuinely like the core of like, I feel like everything I am as a person. As far as future plans go, I'm definitely inspired by the professional practice class that I'm taking to start a business. I've learned so much from that class from Jerry Hemsworth that I feel like I'm confident and capable enough to run a business. And one of the things that I want to do is run an esports boot camp where I'm in charge of all the graphics, all the marketing, and all I have to do is gather motivated people to teach high schoolers any esport game that they're interested into and go from there. I definitely think that it's possible because of all the support that I've had at Woodbury. I definitely want to give a shout out to my boss, Cameron Mahone. Ever since I started this RA job, I wouldn't have grown to this point where I'm at right now if it weren't for his guidance. I feel like every time we do our one-on-ones with him, I always feel like I come out of there with a life lesson, and it's always been applicable to not only my RA job, but also the things that I just do in life. I also want to give a shout out to all my GD professors. Rebecca Albrecht, she's always available to listen and to hear me out on things, whether or not it's academic related, and Benush McKay for always pushing me hard to do my best. And yeah, I couldn't have asked for better professors who guide me and push me to teach myself things outside of the classroom. Into the graduating class of 2026, best of luck with whatever path you choose, because I know you'll be successful in it.